Hey everybody, it's me. I hope you can hear me. Uh, your friendly neighborhood Jonah. We're going to be ripping a ton today. Um, I think I can see chat in here, so you know, feel free to type. And if I can't see chat, then okay. Is this the chat right here?
Uh,
Type something on Twitter. Let me see if I can see it.
I don't think you could see Twitter.
Oh, okay. So then I'm not
Read says
interacting.
I can.
Oh, here, filter. Oh, it specifically says it doesn't have chat.
What's up, everyone? Hit that.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it
no
doesn't say
Twitter.
that.
Okay, well, whatever. Oh, I see it inside this.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
in there. Okay. It's my first time, so you gotta be gentle.
Yeah, just monitor.
I've dropped 119 frames. All right, we're getting started with Tugs DYLI promo. Congrats, Tugs. And sealed box. We're gonna get things started. How do I open these damn boxes? All right. It's going to be a really long stream if it takes me this long to open one. I hope you guys can hear that crinkle, little ASMR. Okay, box number one. So fun. Gonna have to give me a couple of extra chances to get this right. Hi, Keeks. I see your messages now, which is great. Oh, you know what? I don't know where the. Hold on. Before we start, I have. Oh, here they are. Wanted to make sure I had sleeves and top loaders nearby for all the hits that I was about to pull. All right, let's see. Nice and flat. A little larger, hollow. We'll take it. All right, Tugs, let's see what we can get going for you today. Pack number 2. I already know it's going to be such a long day. Just based on how long it's taken me to get this figured out. All right, what do you say, everybody? Should we ride the train? There, that looks good. Ooh, good one. Leave a little, maybe a stupid penguin? Well, I want to get this, like, whatever the hell's off on my finger off. Anyway, we'll keep going for tugs. Wow, you know, it's funny. I actually haven't ripped set 2 at all, just because all the boxes are down here and I started this out of town and all that. I can see what Scott was saying. This is really good stuff. And please, in the chat, if the frames are dropping and you can't see anything, I really want to know that to save a lot of problems later. Little hollow pongo. Fun fact, I was a lifeguard in high school. Faster. Oh man. Is that Mac? The names are so small. If it is Mac, we're doing great, man. It's been a crazy day. Oh, I love Low Contemplator. What a great hollow. Lil, look out. What's up, Jeremy? Ooh, a little detective. I wonder what they're discovering. Loving all of the professions that the different penguins might have. Flop, drop, and roll might just be my favorite, just for the sake of it being hot dogs. Oh, what a great hollow. All right, little stargazer. Look at all these guys. They all have different professions and interests. Isn't it just the cutest? Oh, Hooper. I'm pretty bad at basketball, which is a shame because everyone seems to love playing. Not I. Can't keep up. At some point, our good friend Alex might even tag in for me. so that we can just do different things. Lil Mocker, love that one. Why do you think this guy is surprised? Could it be the fish? Could it be the party they're at? Could it be just something else? I don't know. I do not know. All right. Little hollow tie game, very nice. Gotta stop bumping that. Wow, these boxes are big. We have a lot of these boxes and a lot of other packs to do. So if you're just tuning in now and there's a chance that we're not getting to you for, 3 hours, don't worry. We'll send you timestamps. I need to move this mouse somewhere else. Getting in my way. Great card. Everyone's loving this one. Ooh, and a hollow daydreamer. Just moving this mouse somewhere else for now. Hopefully I just won't even need it. Jeremy, need to find a way to visit the office? You sure do. Where are you at? Ooh. Scott always says an upside down insert is a sign of good things to come. In this case, not. I like this pack art. It's a good one. Son of Lil, I know a better version of that card, and Tugs actually gets one because it is the DYLI promo. I saw someone asking about the DYLI promo. There are only 500, literally. So if I accidentally damage some of them, then there's not enough. So good news, we're keeping them nice and safe. But if you have one, lucky you. Very low run. There are fewer DYLI promos than all sketches combined. That might be the case for all promos, but I think it's a funny way to say the same thing. There we go. All right, a little Tubbins Arctic. That's what we're looking for. Hell yeah. And then a Bellyacre hollow. Very subtle hollow. let's take care of this Arctic because these things are awesome. We'll even just put that in a top loader just to be super nice. I don't know. Maybe I'm overprotective, but can't hurt, right? All right, congrats, Tugs. That's a hit. Oh, I see a question. What does the DYLI promo card look like? It is right here. So, you know, it's got that nice hollow of the flames. Logos covering the face instead of that juice box in the original. And so every DYLI box on DYLI comes with this promo. Jeremy, you're gonna bring your fishing rods. Well, I guess we're not hanging out then because I don't fish very much. But when you're done fishing, we can hang out in the office. This penguin is gonna rake. Oh, another raker. That'd be cool if it was a god pack of raking. Inconceivable. One of my favorite words. I watched The Princess Bride as a kid, and I think that scene is just hilarious. Something about this pack feels special, Tugs. Could be wrong, but I'm feeling pretty good about it. Why don't we give it a shot? I see a question about the difference between Arctic and regular foils. They're essentially their overall rarity. There's far more hollows than Arctic hollows. I actually cannot remember off the top of my head the print numbers on. Oh, look at that. And another Arctic hollow, just to make it clear. Jeremy's in the chat. He might be able to speak to it, but an Arctic hollow is a much more exciting chase than just a hollow, though hollows are also gorgeous. So there's a little flip of flapjack Arctic followed by a standard hollow, which is pretty funny because I said that pack was going to yield value, and lo and behold, it did. I'm a truth teller, or I'm clairvoyant, or some other cool word that describes that how awesome I am. Oh, and then there's also the visual difference. Thanks, Keeks. Maybe that's what they were asking about. The collector in me went straight to the rarity top. That's not always important. Riding the train. Scott likes it when he sees this. Ooh, 2 in a row. So Wizard of the Deep and then a Wizard of the Void, both upside down. What does it mean? Wow, what a great hollow. We're probably going to be here for about 7 hours, everybody, so buckle up. Yes, to Jeremy's point, every single hollow, Arctic hollow, all the foiling is very unique on every card. It looks amazing. You can really tell how much effort went into this thing. And that's why people love ripping it and collecting it. Of course, the best place to collect vibes is on DYLI. Another Arctic hollow. Look at that. And we've got another hollow Lily slides. Tugs, I know we started a little slow, but you are starting to really eat. You know what would make this box super special is sketch. No promises on that, but I'd love to do my best for you. I'm gonna be honest, these like little safety popovers are kind of a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Let Scott deal with it when he's back. Sorry, Scott. Not sorry. Double upside down, possibly double rainbow. Do you wake? Oh my goodness. My stack is getting big already. That's terrifying. Hollow, look inside. All right, we're starting to get to the bottom of box number 1. That's crazy. Oh, nice. Yeah, Great Wall is really cool. I think we've seen a couple Arctics of those, but not a sketch yet. At least not on our streams, I don't think. Maybe forgetting. Little Banksy Hollow. I do not believe Banksy actually collaborated on that card, but you'd never know for sure, right? Like it's possible, so don't count it out necessarily. I don't know if I should say that, but I did. Jeepers. Wow. Another amazing holo. Like to Jeremy's point, like just seeing like where the focus of that holographic is relative to the flat characters. It's just amazing. Great job, Jeremy and team. All of OCAP. Okay, we are getting towards the bottom of box number 1. Thank goodness. I can't believe that Scott does this all day. Every week. Just for you all. Actually, I can't believe it. You guys are great. You deserve it. Ooh, upside down. Wizard of the Void and Wizard of Dreams. Those two seem to show up together a lot, don't they? Little hoops. Hollow.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, Texas. I mean, the art is fantastic. Claire is an absolute beast with a pen, marker. I don't know, but they did a great job. Statue of Liberty. Home of the free, land of the brave. We are on the second last pack of your box tugs. I cannot believe it. I wonder if you can. You know what's funny? I hope you guys can hear this music. I can't really hear it myself. And I hope you're enjoying it. Be Weird and Silly, the base card of the TTM promo, which many of which are also on DYLI. And I think suits them very nicely. Those guys are fantastic, and I think they are probably very proud to embody the ethos of being weird and silly. Last pack for you, Tugs. I think maybe we'll be able to get a sketch out. Maybe. If not you, then who, right? If not you, then who? Little jelly. I would be a little jelly if you did a sketch. So Coliseum card people really like, and a hollow feather forecast. A few Arctics, not a bad haul for a single box. Congratulations. Okay, I'm in charge of all of the different jobs. So let me just hit next over here. I forgot to figure out one thing. I'm going under. Give me a second. Just bear with me, everybody. I kind of want to get this other, make sure this other machine is charging throughout today's stream because it was part of what we do. But there are actually not enough plugs for all of the things that I'm trying to accomplish. So we're just going to unplug this for a bit. We'll see how that goes. I don't know how Scott pays attention to like Discord chats during this and all of the other kind of different ways that we communicate with him when things are going on, because there's a 0% chance that I would see anything while I'm doing this. It is. That guy's awesome. Oh, Crypto Tugs. I didn't even realize it was you. Congrats, man. See, it's so tiny where I'm looking. It's hard to even know. Well, we're up to Octo. Look, you have a box, Octo. It's real. I am not pulling these packs out of nowhere. Although with set 2, it technically doesn't matter because every pack is true random. So hypothetically, any 24 packs should have the same possibilities as any other 24. But that would be crazy if we didn't give you your box. Oh, now I understand where all this... Oh, this stuff is coming from the box itself. The seal. I had to like clean my hands out after I opened the box, and I was like, why is that? The seal really comes off on you. Good to know. Won't let that happen again. I'm gonna pull these out of the box this time. Wow, so many packs for you, Octo. I know that Octo is not watching. He has got some other stuff going on. But I hope you watch this back and see some amazing hits. And I know we have a couple more boxes for you to rip while you are available to watch in a couple weeks. So I'm excited for you to link up with us or tune in then. Tune in around. I'm still gonna keep mine sealed for now. Yeah, there's it. The decision to rip or keep sealed is pretty tough, especially when you see what happened to us season 1. We were ripping season 1 like it wasn't worth $700 a box, and now it is. So I feel like some people are like, "Oh crap, that's crazy." Oh, little neon cats. the secret rare from the set, and a hollow little detective. We'll sleeve up your Neon Cat because people seem to really love that one. I know why. It is a very nostalgic artwork, and PR Guitar Man is actually a phenomenal just presence today. So it's fun to kind of see the Neon Cat continue to evolve for all of us fans. Oh, so that's the first time OCAP Pack has tried to misbehave. Don't worry, we took care of it. Hello, Leaf Rider. Edward Scissorhands. Ooh, a hollow Jeepers. That's nice. I'm a big fan of this Jeepers card. That one, and I also like Inconceivable and No Way. All those cards that have like more flat backgrounds. I don't even know how to describe it. Another DYLI promo for Octo as well. I'm gonna have to remember to credit that. Not today. Good example of that kind of card that I said I liked. I think I said no way. I meant not today. Clearly, I don't have a good knowledge of the set. Very embarrassing. Oh my goodness. Petite Pour, that's Claire right there, sneaking into the set. I don't know what they're doing. Man, I get it. This high def camera really makes you realize that I gotta take better care of my hands. That's okay. I'm not a very self-conscious person. Are you weird and silly? No way. Okay, so see, I knew. There's just several different cards with that lead with negatives. Yeah, Keeks, I want to pull a sketch too. Well, good news is I don't know that we're going to be able to get through everything in this stream. Like, I think the stream's legitimately going to be 9 hours long. But I've got, like, among all of the Pokemon and Magic and everything else that I get to rip today, I've got like a case of Vibes boxes across many users, like 10 boxes. So I feel like I'm gonna have to statistically hit one, but true random, you never know. I could hit none. I could hit another. I could hit 5. I could hit 5 for Octa. Doing math is hard. Ooh, hey, someone mentioned Great Wall earlier. We got an Arctic Great Wall right here. And a Hollow Force of Will. That is awesome. All right, Octo, first card rarer than a hollow in terms of like foiling. Obviously, epics and all of that come into play as well. But there's only so much that I can keep track of at a time. Dude, these like top loader things that we're using are the worst. I like the other brand of top loader. I'm sure there's a reason we use these, so I won't complain too much, but I don't like them. I did hear that there are God packs in S2, but I have not hit one myself. I have not seen one myself. I refuse to believe until it happens. You know, they could have put a single God pack in just to mess with us. Oh, what a great holo. If you're watching us rip and you're like, wow, some of these cards are amazing, the singles market on DYLI is also immense. You can get pretty much any card you want on DYLI, though, you know, obviously Arctics and the foils might be more limited, but the entire set is certainly available on DYLI, which is really cool. And I don't know when it's going to happen because we are so busy, but soon we'll be adding set lists with a bunch of quests around them to the platform. So you'll be wanting to collect entire sets on DYLI. And there'll be fun rewards for doing so. But until then, oh, keep the garden. All right. I have not been keeping an eye on frames. So one, I apologize if any frames have dropped. And two, please let me know in the chat if they have. Ooh, look at that little hollow hat. That's great. Alex is back, which is great. Yeah, what do you need it for?
You grab it.
Yeah, I'll grab this and I'll show it off. One of our latest additions to the platform. Not sure if we're going to put it in the slab flip or do a fair drop for it, but very fun slab. Keeks bought a neon for $28. You bought a standard one, non-hollow. That seems expensive, but maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's worth it. Okay. Oh yeah, we have a lot of sketches.
Oh yeah. Keep it going. Go quicker.
Timing yourself.
There's the Dragon Rider that someone just won that in a fair drop. Show that off real quick.
This was a fair drop this week. 5 of 10 little Dragon Rider. So someone owns this now. They can redeem it, list it for sale, do whatever they want. But look, it's real.
Just talk to this guy.
They're gonna get it graded. Hell yeah. Which you can also do right through DYLI. That is the magic of DYLI. Hot dogs. Wow, a hollow, no way. That is awesome. All right, Octo, I think we're 50% of the way through this box. It's so hard to go faster. I totally like. Yeah. Yeah, front loading 4 boxes is crazy work. And it's not even all of them. A little Lucky Hollow. But yeah, Alex and I are kind of tag teaming some things in the warehouse for the next couple of days. And it's been super fun. I just finished inventorying an immense amount of product for a couple new experiences for a new seller who will be introducing probably this week, but if for whatever reason we can't, next week, bringing a lot more to you guys, which will be really fun. They're a really impressive group of people. So we will. Ooh, another cat. Another $28 for you, Keeks. And then a hollow, throw some snow. No, this is Octo, but in the chat, Keeks mentioned that she bought one of these for a pretty penny.
Full sketch.
No sketches. No sketches. Here's the thing, if I don't pull a sketch today, everyone's gonna start saying that I got bad luck or something. We don't want that, so I'm gonna have to do it. All right, Lil Bamboo. A hollow Mount Fuji. I'm going to be in Japan next year on a big trip with my wife. And we're actually going to be there during some really cool festival at Mount Fuji. So we're going to go. And it should be really fun. I've never been. I have been to South Korea. I've never been to Japan. I'm very excited to give it a whirl. Non-foil neon on eBay is 70 plus. Wow. Oh. All right, Thomas, interested in comics? Well, I'll tell you what, we introduced a few graded comics to the platform very early on. And people did enjoy them, but they didn't get like a massive reception. But the beauty of our platform is it just takes one seller to create a market. So I will put the word out on that because we do actually have a couple of peers who do sell comics. So it shouldn't be too hard to get them to trust us with some of their products. Lil Waker, as opposed to a Lil Sleeper. I wish I was a sleeper. I'm a bit of a waker, but I'm always tired because I'm a waker. I feel like I didn't get the right part of that. Squibblestone the Wise Hollow. Very cool. Yeah. We are just chugging along. Another fishsicle. Turns out there's a fishsicle in every bell. Just kidding, we knew that. Marillo, breaker, shaker. A very subtle hollow on layer of lasagna. Tasteful hollow. Okay, what do we got? Into the Night. Obviously, people have had their hands on the set for a little while now. There's been a lot of talk of all the movie references in this set. And Lil Who Can't Stop Eating is one of my favorite. I am a huge fan of Studio Ghibli and particularly Spirited Away. That was actually probably one of the first like anime movies I saw as a kid, and it was just so good. I admit I probably was scared of of the film a little bit, but didn't stop me from watching it many times. Arctic Opera House, Octo, let's go. That is awesome. And a Hollow Pongo, also not a bad at all. The things that we love to see. This freaking thing. Putting away anything in these like little things is just a nightmare for me. I almost rather not to avoid being crazy with this card. There we go. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. All right, we're getting close to the end. 4 more packs here. Though I do think I have a second box for Octo right after this one, so not close to finish for you. Look at that, Spirited Away. Little Who Can't Stop Eating. Back to back, breaking free back to back. I mean, that's got to mean something. Right? Hollow actually hurt. That is what it means. Can't complain, but we want more. We want sketches. I want everyone that redeems for rips on DYLI to get a sketch. I'm gonna have to talk to the team about that next time. Oh, back-to-back breaks free. Interesting. That is what pure random will do for you. Hollow Poppin' Pete. Now, I don't know, like if you're referred to as Poppin' Pete, what does that mean? You're like going around town popping people's balloons, popping their bubbles? Like, are you a downer? I don't know if I like it. I don't know if it's a positive thing. What up, JPEGs? That's right. It's your boy. Wow, 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 wow. I'm probably not as good as Scott, but listen, beggars can't be choosers. Not that any of you are beggars. Maybe I take it back. But yeah, Son of Will, the Hollow Wizard. Okay, last pack for Octo's first box. I'm pretty sure they have 2, but if they don't, I'm sure they'll forgive me. Last pack luck. Even though it's not actually Octo's last pack. Little bamboo. A neon cat and a hollow not today. What a that's okay, not a bad last pack at all, actually. Those are the kinds of things that we will take. Okay, that was that box. So yep, another box for Apple. All right, let me try to get this open without getting that crud all over myself. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Scott, if you're watching. It is hard not to make a mess in here. I'll tell you that. I did like the dumping the packs out of the box strategy. Keep that going. All right, Octo. Oh, hold on. Did this work? We're on route. No, it's not.
Discovery Houston, press to ATO.
Let me see what's going on here. Actually, I have a secret weapon for this. Give me 1 second.
Discovery's 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
No connection on my phone. Why is my phone doing this to me? Give it a second. I just want to make sure that okay, yeah, it says it's on number 5. We're gonna go for it. You know what the worst thing that could happen is? Everything goes wrong. And that's just the worst. Like, it probably won't be that way, you know? All right, best booster box in the world, says Jeremy. Well, that's your job, so take it with a grain. No, I'm just kidding. It really is a phenomenal box, phenomenal set. I mean, the team, as the Zoomers like to say, the team cooked. Ooh, man, my watch is telling me to stand up. Sorry, watch. Can't do it. I gotta get through another, like, 400 packs. Oh, another hollow lasagna. That lasagna hollow is pretty subtle. How many booster boxes left? So we front loaded with 4 boxes. So there's one more after this one, but there's more today. After this, we're going to jump into some Pokemon. After this box and one more, we're going to jump into some Pokemon, Magic, some other sets. We'll make our way back to more vibes as well later. This stream, if I actually am able to get through all of it, is probably going to be 8 or 9 hours long. So you may see a break or two. You may see Alex switching in for me. You may see our internet crashing and us not getting through it all. I don't know. The truth is, anything could happen. If I go through a tunnel, I might lose you. You know what I mean? Now, we really want to get through all these packs. So, no tunnels today. Like I see right now, we're dropping a bunch of frames, but I hope it doesn't affect you. I don't really know what it means. You know, I'm not a streamer pro. Little Claire action and petite pour. Would love to see it. I'm actually ripping these in order of time submitted, which is why we're not doing all of the boosters in a row and we're jumping around. We've obviously not been ripping as often as we usually do, and that's a result of Scott becoming a married man. Oh, look, we have a subscriber. I don't know what that's on, but that's awesome. Thanks for subscribing. Usually I just join these streams to yap about DYLI and whatever's on my mind that day. And now it's harder to yap because I'm focusing on this card. Like this pack again, like this was like kind of harder to open. It makes me just feel like there's got to be something inside. Like, how is it like sealed like that? Maybe I'm just becoming superstitious. Well, it did have a Son of Lil in it, so that's pretty badass. But I am biased towards that card for reasons that you all already know. Dude, what is going on? Hey, we're on our third box. Sure, why? That's fine. Yeah. Well, we might switch off after you eat. Maybe I'll. Yeah, I'll put down something. Yeah, you guys, you heard it here. I did not eat before starting what might be a 9-hour stream, so.
I haven't eaten also.
Alex here hasn't eaten all day. All right, I'm gonna message you like an order, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, kind of. All right, guys, let's, what do we think, chat? Build my kava order. No, I'm just kidding. Man, I can't remember what goes in this.
Every 4 computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Sorry, fam. Very important, though, if you want me to survive the next, like, 10 hours. Okay. Hold on, I got it. Done. All right. Back to what matters, and that's you, Octo. You matter. And oh, is that Pops? What up, Pops? Yeah, you know, we're doing the best we can here. Everyone knows that I'm not Scott. Scott is far superior human. I do see our frames are up to 2% dropped. Ooh, doesn't matter. We got another Arctic foil. Yay, Octo, you rock. And then a Tubbins Hollow. I don't know when frames dropping becomes like a problem. So hopefully I can see all this because I need to be able to play this back for our AI to get the cards properly done. And so if I can't play it back, then I gotta go do some manual stuff. No one wants to do manual stuff. This is 2025. People don't even learn anymore. They just use AI to write their papers. Oh look, more fishsicles. Wow, look at this. This is a little pack. You guys see that? How many lils we got in a row? Couple of hollow Wizard of Balloons in this one. Sometimes it can feel pretty streaky, but I think it's all in my head. Okay. What do you guys think? Should we go on a fishing trip? Jeremy wants to go on a fishing trip. He said it earlier. Oh, I am not liking the frame drop just creeping up. Like, what do I even do? That would be just such a devastating thing. Well, like, it's not like it's 50%, it's 2%. Like, what is that? Does anyone know? What did you miss, Keeks? Just a couple Arctics. Still no sketch for me or the people I am ripping on behalf of. But maybe this is the pack. Maybe not. Maybe it's the next pack. What do you guys think Scott's doing right now in Ireland? Pop says it seems fine. I think that is phenomenal. So that means that 2% doesn't actually matter. It's got to be more like 10% or something. All I know is we came in today with a lot of fear because Alex was having some serious issues last week. We're on to the second half of this box. After this, one more box, and then we can do a little Pokemon palette cleanser, jump around to some other TCGs before coming right back to Old Faithful, which is Vibes. We love Vibes. I'm so glad that it has such a large presence on DYLI because it means we get to talk about it, handle the cards, do a whole bunch of stuff. And it seems like a lot of our users really love Vibes too. We've gotten quite a few grading submissions, quite a few photo checks. People are really trying to lock in on this set and set 1, but set 2 in particular. So it's been a real... is it dinner time over there? Yeah, maybe later than that. No, yeah, dinner time. Little Scissors. Hollow Dunkin' Donut. Keep hearing noises, like through my headphones, and I'm like, what's going on? Here's a fish sickle for your trouble. Ride in the train. The Wizard of Dreams and the Wizard of the Void are just like 2 peas in a pod sometimes. Sir Vibes a Lil, great card. And then another Wizard of Balloons. This is a very balloony, hollow balloon box. Maybe we'll make a quest, own 50 hollow wizards with balloons, and the only person who will be able to do it is Octo, because he already has like 20. Little hollow Dema. Yeah, we actually chose to only stream to a couple locations today on purpose. We did not want to serve too many destinations and cause our frames to drop because we have so much to get through. We figured that would be an unnecessary added burden. bad news for me, I'm about to run out of the sleeves that I actually just had handy. And I don't actually work here. I don't live here. I'm gonna find, oh, I think they're actually in that drawer behind me. Good news, everybody. Context clues. I can use them. Another Vibes a Little. Arctic foil jeepers. That is awesome. Hell yeah, Octo. That is awesome. In Hollywood. Wow. That Arctic is sick. And I actually need to go get more sleeves. 1 second. Guys, there's actually like 20, 50, 80,000 sleeves. That's amazing. Well, anyway, listen, we have a ton of fun doing this, and we really can only do it if you guys submit stuff to rip. It seems like you all like it too, because we have an overwhelming amount of things to rip, but we just want you to keep going. It's just too good of a time. Another hollow demo. Octo, we're getting closer to the bottom here for your boxes for today. And then we have one more before we switch to a couple other brands. Half Past Chill. You don't see that one too often. Oh, Hollow Neon Cat. That's awesome. In the business, we call that a hit. The big business of having fun. $800 people. Wow. That makes me feel amazing. Thanks for watching, everybody. Let me know how I did in the comments or whatever. I don't know. I'm only accepting positive feedback though. So anything constructive or negative or anything like that, just leave it at home. I'm not interested. Look at that rip. That was clean. Back-to-back bakers, you know that this is going to be a fantastic cake. If you got that many cooks in the kitchen. Champion of Clouds, very nice. Last 2 packs, Octo. What'll it be? Hollow balloon. Okay, last Octo pack of the day. Listen, Octo, I think that you deserve a sketch. I want you to have a sketch. I'm believing that this pack is going to serve you one. Ready? Here we go. Capture the moment, fun card, and a hollow waddles work. No sketch for you this time, Octo, but I know we've got a couple boxes coming up in the future that'll give you another chance. Okay, well, listen, this is freaking cute. So give me a second. I'm gonna move some of this around just to make sure that I can keep. Oh my gosh! Move the box, the good box. 1 second, everybody. This means I can put this back over here. And I can open up the good box. Yeah, a couple of things that have it look like. The real question is, will these top loaders that I spent all this time getting these cards in fit? And the answer is, of course not. Why did I do this to myself? Now you know, everybody. Don't protect your cards. It will only upset you. Bum, 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 bum. Stop falling. Don't worry about the order, Octo and Tugs. Got it all on video. This is just for safekeeping. Pretty insane what 3 boxes will do. My goodness. We'll leave a little breathing room in this one. Definitely Scott's going to tell me that the top loaders I use were the wrong ones since they don't fit into this box, but you know, that's a burden for another day. I'll read the chat in a second. I'm busy. I'm busy taking care of your cards. And I'll just put these over on the bottom because I'm an idiot. All right, what is the chat saying? No, dude, inner sleeve, penny sleeve, outer sleeve, grade it again, grade it a third time. That does seem like a pretty solid approach. Maybe you're referencing that hollow. No, okay. Let's go to Agnieszka. I thought I just saw you subscribe, so thank you for that. It's time for your box. Hopefully you're here. Let's get this thing opened for you. Oh my gosh. Tell you what, like these boxes will like come apart on you. All right, box number 4 before we get into a bunch of Pokemon. What do you guys think? Should I trade with Scott full time, or do you miss Scott's magic hands? He hits more sketches than I do, at least statistically. All right, Agnieszka. I hope that together we hit my first sketch. Wow, back-to-back petites, one of which is hollow. Not a bad first pack. I think it's indicative of more value and fun to come. Wizard of Feathers. I wish I was a wizard. I don't know if anybody read Harry Potter growing up, or if you're a little younger, watched Harry Potter because you don't read books. Good stuff. Good stuff. I feel like there was a moment where everyone wanted to live under the stairs. Bubble Lil. Scott's right. The Hollow Solo Adventurer really does have a bubble circle around it. And we have a Bubble Mew right here. And somebody is going to win this week. It's in a fair drop. If you want a PSA 10 Bubble Mew, you should probably enter. I don't know. Might be fun. Okay, where we at? Hollow Cheeky Side Quest. First one today. I was big on side quests in my youth, but I shed that. I'm a bit more regimented now. I like to have a plan. Spontaneity died in college for some reason. I don't know if you guys saw, we have this vault feature that allows you to make purchases from eBay, but I just got like 4 notifications at once about deliveries. So once I get out of this stream room, I'll go check out what you guys have been buying. Wow, this is a really great holo. There we go. A little Arctic for Agnieszka. Gorgeous. And another Holo Space Cadet. 2 wonderful twins. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing just because I started, but I'm sure Scott's going to be like, no, you did this wrong. And I'm going to be like, yeah, you're probably right. My bad. If you've been enjoying the singles market for Legend of the Lils, I believe we're going to have a singles market for Enter the Huddle soon. And those are going to become pretty hard to get your hands on since booster boxes are getting so expensive. I feel like we're going to see less ripping and more saving sealed. So that singles market might be important for those of you trying to build decks and leverage cards from the first set if you're new. So gonna have to check that out. We'll probably send out an email or a tweet or something when that's live. Little Belly Acres, a nice hit, and then you got your Holo Quaker. Is that another Arctic Jeepers? Look at that. Very nice. Telling you, sometimes there's streaks. And we're here for them when it means that our users are winning. But I'll tell you what, I would trade a couple of Arctics if I could just get a sketch in one of these. We will see how that goes shortly. At least for Agnieszka and I. Just go with the flow, they say. All right, last pack of the first side of the box. Plenty more opportunities to hit some cool stuff. And actually, Agnieszka is the first box today that isn't getting the DYLI promo. They're getting the TTM promo. For those that haven't seen it, I'll pull that out as a little palette cleanser in between boxes. To the moon, cards and collectibles. They're weird and silly guys. They're also amazing. And their Vibes Dabble will be coming back very soon. You guys hit it really hard, and we restock it to make sure it stays fun, but they have already sent us an incredible slew of slabs and products to get that thing back up. Inconceivable. It is conceivable because TTM knows what's up. Sheesh, that's a nice hollow card. When do you guys think set 3 is going to come? I feel like demand, you know, obviously OCAP knows how incredible their community is and the audience for their game is, but I still have a feeling they didn't anticipate this outcome. And so I'm wondering how long it'll take for set 3 to come, because you want to give people a chance to simmer and enjoy, but you also want to make sure that people can get their hands on product. I feel like the community has done a pretty insane job of making that hard. So I'm curious when that's going to happen. Okay, Agnieszka, I feel like we've got several more chances to make this thing happen, and I feel like you and I feel like we can do it. Be big and goofy. What do you guys prefer, big and goofy or weird and silly? I feel like there's probably a solid divide on big and goofy and weird and silly. Is goofy weird and silly, or is goofy different? What makes one goofy versus silly or weird? These are the things that keep me up at night. Do a little math, rip a couple packs, hollow Quaker. I'm only 4 boxes in and I'm starting to lose my mind. Oh, let's see. What do you see? What's going on, Tom? Will be cool to see how OCAP partners with platforms like DYLI on the next launch. It will be cool to see. I'll tell you what, we're ready. I already feel like we have one of the largest markets for their products today, so might as well keep that move, keep that, oh yeah, look at that Arctic. Warden of Wind. Oh, look at that. Arctic and Hollow. Very windy pack for you, Agnieszka. I'll give you one of these little penny sleeve top loaders, even if it's not the right way to do it. What's Scott gonna do? Fire me? No. Who's saying hi? Looks like Sean. What's up, Sean? Thanks for joining. I think we're an hour and a half in, and we're not even close to done. So kick back, relax, listen to me talk about random things, check out some cool cards. We really want to get a sketch in this very pack, but it's inconceivable to me why I haven't hit one yet. The Hollow Potion commotion is pretty impressive. looking card. It's funny, I'm pretty spoiled with how easy it is to rip these vibes packs. I'm gonna go to like Pokemon and I'm gonna have a really hard time. Wow, Hollow Vibes a little. Let's go. That's dope. That's a really great hit, Agnieszka. Congrats on that one. Wow, my eBay notifications are blowing up. You guys are crazy. You guys are crazy. Another big and goofy. Sphinx. You don't see. Ooh, look at that. Arctic Quaker. And a Hollow Wizard of Dreams. Agnieszka, towards the end of this box, you've been racking up some Arctics. Certainly can't be upset about that. I think there's a dog in my warehouse. You guys hear that? That is insane. I might shut the door. That is the most annoying sound I've ever heard. And I love dogs. All right, Agnieszka. 2 more packs. What'll it be? 1 or 2 sketches? Per pack, of course. Ha ha ha. Hey, there's like a dog out there, so I shut the door. We're about to finish the 4th box, so then on to some Pokemon, but we got plenty more boxes too, so we're gonna be here for a long time. Yeah, I'll just put that somewhere else for now. We'll probably have to trade at some point. I can do that.
I could sub in while you go back in.
Yep. All right, here it is, last pack, and I'm a little surprised you didn't get a sketch there, Agnieszka. No, lots of Arctics, but no. Bummer. We'll have more chances later on.
There's more vibes boxes.
So I'm gonna play plenty more. All right, journey together.
Good luck. I'll be back in like 30. So.
Yep, sounds good. All right, Karibo. Well, that ripped terribly. Okay. Not my best first rip. There, that's a good looking number in that corner. That's what we want to see. All right. Nothing too crazy today, but that does not mean we won't get anything crazy later. Oh wow, I gotta multitask like crazy. All right, Pierre, we're hanging out with you for a minute now. Scarlet Violet base. Wow, that ripped really nice though. What does it mean? Pull a Gimmighoul. Let's see if the RNG gods will allow it. Fido. Meowscarda. Wow. Okay. It's okay. You're giving yourself a lot of opportunities. Like, why does that sometimes pull separately? Alright. What do we have? A Gimmighoul into a Goldango. That is just a deadly combo. I actually like a Butterfree. I'm going to go ahead and say that that's a hit, just for me, personally. But I know it's not what you're looking for, Pierre. I'm going to keep looking for you. All right, a little blurry. Yeah, all over the place in a good way. Listen, we've said it for like 3 months now, but we are so overdue for a hit out of Dory. I mean, it is actually insane, the dry spell that we've been on with our allocations. And not today, or at least not in this pack, maybe still today. Alright, Pierre, we got a couple of Chinese packs for you. Apparently these are pretty hard to open, so everyone, don't mind me while I figure out what the hell I'm doing here. Oh, there's a corner that you're supposed to pull from. Lovely. We're actually, you know, these are Chinese cards, but of this set, we're actually looking for the Evolving Skies hit. The Moonbreon is in this pack. And how cool would it be if we pulled a Moonbreon out of one of these Chinese packs? Not that one, but the next one maybe. I don't know. Looks like we got back-to-back Chinese packs for you, so let me get the next one. It's a great fire pack. If you're talking about Gimmighoul and Goldango, you're on my bad side. Not a fan of those Pokemon. Okay, you want to be rude? Oops, I think we have a nice card in this one. I peeked. Look at that little V-Star. How fun. Who doesn't want a Chinese V-Star card? That's great. Well, you know what, we'll sleeve that one. Alright, what is up next? Okay, Paradigm Trigger. Oop. Oh, look at that. Nice secret rare, or is it super rare in Japanese? I can't remember if it's secret or super, but that is a hit, Pierre. Congratulations. Looks like you have a couple of those, so let's just keep it rolling. Not as much that time. That's all right. Third paradigm trigger for my boy, Pierre. Or girl. I'm not trying to define you. All right, what do we got? What do we got? Whoop, nothing. Alrighty. That was enough of Paradigm Trigger for me here. Another Symphonia. Bang. I'll tell you what, we've been hitting some crazy cards out of this set, and we've hit pretty much almost everything that you want to hit except the mega ultra rares. So maybe we're due for those today. Not in this pack though. Gotta make sure those numbers stay on the screen for literally. All right, last pack for Pierre, at least for the time being, is a really cool pack. V-Star Universe. There's some amazing cards in this set. Really amazing cards, and so hopefully we hit some of them right now. Wow, the English Guardy, that is sick. All right, little Hollow Mew, a little Radiant. Look at that. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. All right, some Cracked Ice, a little double rare V-Star. Not a bad pack. We'll sleeve a couple of those for sure. That Radiant was sick. I'm gonna sleeve this one just so I remember it's Cracked Ice. Or whatever they call it. Maybe it's a Mirror Hollow. They've gone through too many names for their different hollows. Yeah, Sean, it is rare. Alright, JPEGs. I think, are you in the chat? You are in the chat. We're hitting a couple packs for you. First up is some Chilling Rain. As the kids used to say, Chilling Pain because of the hit rates. Oh, I see on YouTube, Alexander Needleman said hello. Okay, well, this literally rips nicely from the top, which is just annoying. I think it is in 3 or 4. I don't remember. I haven't had lunch. Turns out it's 4. Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. That is why they call it Chilling Pain. Destined Rivals. You're just a glutton for punishment, JPEGs. Oh, you just submitted something, JPEGs? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get to it today because we have hundreds and hundreds of packs. I pulled too many, or not enough. Oh wait, this is Destined Rivals. I'm an idiot. Well, whatever. We'll just do the hits up front. I just did the wrong shuffle. And that's what it is. You know, sometimes you do the shuffle wrong and you get something you want. Great hit. But now you have to suffer through just regular cards because I need to see them to digitize them. Awesome hit. Ho-oh. Not just any ho-oh. It's Ethan's ho-oh. Congratulations, Ethan, on your nice ho-oh. All right. Next up is another destined. Oof. That's right, geeks. I am hilarious. Sometimes all it takes is a little mistake to have some fun. That's, you know what? You're right. Because without a common, you can't get a rare. So we need to really show our commons respect. They give us something to look forward to. I think another destined. You are destined to get a Mewtwo eventually, JPEGs. That is what I have to say about it. All right, maybe it's this pack. Nope. Not this pack. What do we got next? More destined. Oh, a number of destined. Lovely. Oh, it's a ho-oh. You already got that one. Should I just throw this pack away? Mareep. Fire chicken. Fire snail. No one wants a fire snail. I actually did just spend quite a bit of time in Paris for my sister's wedding, and I enjoyed escargot. Frames are skipping a bit. Thank you, Keeks. That sucks. I don't have anything to do to fix it at the moment, so just let me know if it becomes unwatchable, because that'll just ruin my day. And hopefully they're not skipping so much that the AI can't do its job, because that would be absolutely devastating to my well-being. Slugma. Yeah, this is kind of par for the course for Destined. I don't know why. It's such an expensive set. For what? For what? Just to be disappointing? This does look like the last Destined. Looks good to you, Alex. Well, keeps us higher standards, I guess. Just make sure I'm recording. I'm not recording. Shh. Flaffy. And that was the story of JPEGs and Destined Rivals. I mean, you got that ho-oh. It's not bad. But hold on. Not a Mewtwo. Wow, Keeks, don't say that about our overlords. That was an 80. Could barely see it. 60. Oh my goodness. Ludicolo. That's ludicrous. Little white flare action. Honestly, based on the release of everything, Black Bolt and White Flare kind of like didn't get a lot of time in the sun, but man, those rares are so dope. And I think people are gonna look back on it pretty nicely. Bang! Little art rare of like probably a Pokemon that's on par with Goldango for how dumb it is. But, you know, an art rare nonetheless. Clang clang. All right. Oh, celebrations. We haven't ripped a celebrations in a minute. Thanks, JPEGs, for giving us a chance to pull some fun cards. Little Lugia, Cosmo, birthday Pikachu, that's awesome, and a Mew, very nice. I am a big fan of the birthday Pikachu. Honestly, I'm gonna sleeve that Lugia too, because why not? I know there are reprints and celebrations, you know, some people love it, some people hate it. I think it's amazing. I love that stuff. Was that the end for JPEGs? There was a 151 for 0 for Oxyrack. Also an amazing set. And I'll tell you what, we've been a little light on 151 on DYLI. Not anymore. Once we get this new intake done, you will be able to have fun with the 151 set to your heart's content. It is crazy how much is coming. Too much. No, there's never too much. 151. Let me just look at it. Adorable. We love it. Yeah. Honestly, of all of like kind of the baseline rares, that Ditto is my absolute favorite. It's good vibes. All right, we're doing a little temporal forces. I do see the frame drops increasing now, so maybe it isn't just X being poopy caca. Maybe it's gonna just be my life of having a choppy screen. I really hope not though, because it kind of makes everything harder. JT, a number of JTs in a row. Love me a good Snorlax. All right, more JT. When I say JT, do you think Journey Together or Justin Timberlake? I feel like it says a lot about you depending on what those letters mean to you. Let's go. Hell yeah, Oxyrack. Look at that. This is actually the promo without the stamp. Gorgeous. 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 Make sure I got the numbers for that one. Amazing. Let's sleeve that hits. An absolute beast of a hit. Hell yeah. That's actually what we want from White Flare as well, is that Reshiram. But, you know, it's a little harder to get. All right, like undressing that pack. Jeez. All right. I see the frames dropping heavily. What do you guys think it's from? Hopefully this set did okay. That pack. There's really not much that I know to do in these situations. This isn't really my job. So I'm going to kind of power through unless the chat says that it's unwatchable. And if it's unwatchable, you just got to let me know to stop. And hopefully the drop frames goes back down. Glad we got that Reshiram from those. What is next for you, Oxy? Oh, some Japanese 151? That's cool. Let's do it. If English isn't going to take care of you, then maybe the Japanese set will. Eggs. I'm a big egg person. Oh, okay, Pokeball. One of the big three, and an X. We'll sleeve the X. Man, someone like brought the whole thing. Oh, more destined. All right, JPEGs. Don't get upset if Oxy here gets that Mewtwo after you tried so many times. We got to regress to the mean eventually. You might have just given them all the luck that they need. Is that Scott in the chat? Scott, help me with my frames. Nope. Turns out Oxy and JPEGs have the exact same luck when it comes to Destined Rivals. No one is safe. Okay, more attempts at the Chinese Moonbryon. Okay, Keeks, don't get too excited, all right? That makes me feel like you're wishing he was doing the ripping instead of me. This is all I have right now for like the next 100 hours. It's actually insane how much more we still have to rip, guys. I'm not exaggerating when I say I'm going to be here all night, but I'm going to do it with a couple breaks and snacks. Look at that, VMAX. All right. That is what we want to see. And Scott, just so you're aware, I'm not accepting criticism of my streaming, only positive reviews. Oh, what is CPU? Oh no, what is high? Actually, Scott, tell us in the chat, what percentage of drop frames is too many percentages? And what is considered high versus low comes to CPU usage? Because I don't know. I don't know, and I want to know. Another Chinese pack. Oh man, this one ripped really badly. Oh my goodness. You gotta be kidding me. Scissors for this one. There we go. Not likely net based. Over 1 to 2% is too many. Okay, well, it's at 4% drop frames, Scott. So CPU's at 6.5 though. Drop frames is at 4%. Those are the stats. Do the math. Oh my God, the whole family is watching these hands? I feel like a celebrity. All right, that was not a very rewarding Nine Colors Gathering pack for you, Oxy. What's up next? Paradigm Triggers. Oh, look, I happen to have one right here. Let's do it. And look at that. All right, Oxy. That is awesome. Not the top chase, but the right Pokemon. Hell yes. Close now. What a hit. Love to see it. Everyone be winning. Another Paradigm Trigger. All right, second shot at the big ones. No, Scott, actually my hands were disgusting and I only noticed once I started streaming, but that's fine. Whoop! Wow! Wow! Back to back. This one's a V-Star. Amazing. Still not the top chase of the set, but damn. Can't get much cooler than that. Hell yeah. Now those were some rewarding Paradigm Triggers. I think we're moving on to something else. Yes. Japanese white flare, or is it English? I gotta check. It is English white flare. An English Reshiram would be so dope. Yeah, the double Lugia is sick, Keeks. Really an amazing back-to-back. All right, English white flare. We've not been ripping too many of these. I'm hoping more of you will submit rips once you see how much is available to you. 33. Wow, look at that. Look at that Zorua. Beautiful, just beautiful. And then the worst hollow of all time, and then, wow, just a lovely art bear. Things that you love to see. things that you love to see. I think we're running that back. I think we're doing another. I think we're doing another. And actually, after this one, I don't know if you're here, Oxy, but we've got a really big pack to rip. And so I hope you're watching for it. And I'm actually stoked that I get to do this instead of Scott. So. Oh, is that a... Oh, that... Hold on, I didn't even notice. This is a Pokeball. A very faint Pokeball hollow here. Can't tell, really. And then there's the rest of that pack. I barely noticed. When I saw there was only one reverse, I was like, is this it? I think this is it. Yep, we're doing it. All right. All right, Oxy. I hope you're watching because we're going to be ripping a team up. And we literally had this smash between two top loaders, which shows how important that is. We're looking for some lovebirds. I'm hoping we find them. Because that would just be freaking bananas. Question is, do I shuffle it? Do I not shuffle it? Like, I don't even know. I messed up the shuffle last time. Let me just check. All right, I did energy up front. I did it right. All right. What do we have? Pupitar, Kakuna, a Nidorino. All right. Characters, Pokemon. Interesting. What do we got? What do we think, everybody? Nothing. Still a good time. No lovebirds. Thanks for playing. I think we'll buy more of those packs so that we can rip more of them with you all. I was really hoping for something there, but you know, you can't win them all. We're just gonna keep moving on. And one of these days, you're gonna see a team up hit hard as hell on a DYLI stream. Cheap viewers on stream. Shut. I don't know what that's coming in from. Maybe you guys don't see. Oh, no, you do see it because it's part of the stream. Oh, yeah, we've moved on to a JT. A cursed JT pack with nothing in it. Japanese glory, because that tends to go very well for. Oh, we've moved on. I'm sure that's right. Oh, actually, the glory was for somebody else. The journey together was for somebody else too. Well, I'm just not with it. All right, Hickson. It is cool to open Keeks. Very fun. I just like it when DYLI users win. That didn't feel like a win to me, and that makes me sad. And Hickson didn't get anything. Sorry, Hickson. All right, up next, because why wouldn't we? Let's do a little Star Wars for Moonbags. It's actually funny, Star Wars is the easiest to digitize now, even though it is not necessarily the most interesting. All right, we've got Admiral Thrawn. the Masasi Temple with a learned experience. I'm literally covering a number with my finger. All right, now we're gonna go. Keeping it casual. Whenever I see that Yerrick Yeager card, I think Aaron Yeager. And Bonreg's Tie Interceptor in a hollow. Honestly, kind of sick. Kind of sick. Honestly, I'm going to sleeve that. Because why wouldn't we have a little Star Wars thrown into the mix? Oh, and Moonbags wants to feel the pain with the rest of you. He brought a glory to the party. There it is. Is not. Here it is not. All right. We're just going to keep trying for the rest of our lives. Get something out of this board. All right. The Japanese Black Bolts. What do we think? A little Zekrom? A little Zekrom? After all, why not? Why wouldn't we? It's a 50. I don't know why it's so hard to see. Bang! AR. Look at that. It's like a Pokeball mushroom. Stupid holographic. A hit's a hit. When you see a hit, you know you got a hit. Congratulations, Moonbags. All right. Oh, look. We're going for that Chinese Moonbreon again. Oh my God, another bad rip. Dude, you know, it's funny because, you know, when Scott's doing this stuff and, you know, he's giving his commentary and I'm just sitting over there drinking a coffee or a beer, yapping. I always think he's being dramatic. Oh, this is so hard to open. And I'm like, oh, you're such a baby, you know, you're being a little baby. No, this is so hard to open. He's not a baby. Maybe I'm the baby. Yes, Keeks, there is a fungus among us. Have you tried using this? Oh. Hello. Honestly, I kind of don't like how that opened it. Nope. Not doing that again. Kidding me? That was terrible. What do we got? Nope. Not the moon. All right. Saki with an English white fire. What up, Saki? Feel like you got some good luck. Bang, white flare. Olafin. Not all. It's fine.
3, 2, 1, 0, 0. Discovery, go and throttle up.
Alright, next up we got
primary control of critical vehicle function.
Black Pulse, right? Well, it's a well-packed pack. My goodness. Maybe it means there's something nice inside. Pokeball. Look at that. N's got a plan. Hey, N, tell us more about your plan. Oh, you can move a couple energy. Good for you, N. That's a great news. Great news. Congrats, Saki. We got a full art N. On to Joxy. Jokesy. Joke's on you. You're hitting a mega ultra rare today, I bet. Let's see. Very serious little character here. It's a 10. Oh, you did get a little super rare or secret rare, whatever the Japanese is. Nice. Nice little alarm bell, whatever the heck that is. We just chalk that up as a win. That's what it is. And next up is a Japanese black ball, right? For Jail. Jail, I remember seeing Jail's name as a recent winner of one of our fair drops, if I remember correctly. So congrats on that, Jail. If you guys aren't familiar with fair drops, go check them out. They're a way for you to get some dope stuff at low prices. And we've got a PSA 10 Bubble Mew. All right, Pokeball. Bad Hollow. Wow, drop frames is just going up. It is only going in one direction, so I apologize if this just gets worse and worse. Like I said, I'm not really going to do anything about it. So, holy crap, the amount of glories that we're about to run through, it's time. It has to happen. Let's go, Jail. Let's go. All right, an X. X is better than nothing. Pretty sure it's just like an infinite amount of glories in a row. Probably all for Jail too. Well, there we go. Giovanni, you really are the villain of this set because you're not giving me hits. Brother, what are you doing? Still Jail? Still Jail. That's a 20. It's possible to see 20. Alright, more glories. Guys, we are not even close to done. Isn't that crazy? Like, not even a little close. And you're all still here, just hanging out. It's amazing. Best friends in the world. Internet friends. All right, Jail, you really just love the pain, huh? Lots of glories, Little hits. It'll be worth it though if we get one, right? All will be worth it. There we go. There's something. There's something. Hell yeah. You broke the curse, Jail. Not a Mewtwo, but something to enjoy. Something to be happy about. That's all you can ask for. It'll be glorious. Of course. Are you Team Rocket or not? You a villain? $98. And we're back. Back to the BS. Oh my god, Joe, are these really all yours? They are really all yours. Well, we're gonna get through them. I really hope that you get a couple more art rares, secret art rares, because you deserve them, Joe. In this pack. It's all right. You know the game, and you've ensured that you have several more tries. Oh. Who's in the chat? I cannot even read it. Oh, Agnieszka. Yes, congratulations. You hit several nice Arctic foils. You are killing it. Fire chicken. Whoop. Nope. Not what we wanted. We will keep trying though. All right, Jill. Wow, you have so many of these. Like, good for you, man. Or woman. Whatever you are. Whoop. All right. I'm actually a big fan of olives. I eat a lot of olives. So of all of the X's, an X covered in olives is kind of my jam. You know, Agnieszka, I'm so glad you said that, because that's what it's all about. We want you guys to be having fun. We want you to enjoy collecting conveniently, and we just want to have a little bit of fun with you. Look at that flaming chicken. God, what is that? Ruby Red, that era? Is that where the flaming, when that was like one of the starters you could choose? That was a great game. Kind of crap until you got your bike though. That kind of walk around. The real question is, who has a Switch 2 and who is getting Z to A? And should we do a fair drop for a Pokemon Switch 2 pack? I think maybe we should. The only issue with that is it's probably going to have US plugs. So that might limit. Yeah, Keeks, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. I was a Ruby guy. I've always been like super cliche, classic Fire preference. Although I did play that through 3 times for starters. But I never really understood breeding. I didn't really understand leveling strategically. I kind of just like brute force the game. Every time. Well, honestly, now they kind of seem almost too confusing. Like Z to A looks like hardcore, like almost like an RPG, like immersive. I don't know. Like you're kind of battling with your Pokemon real time. I'm more of a turn-based guy. Here it is. Not. I'm telling you, JL, we are doing our best for you, but this is kind of par for the course lately from Glory. It has been very dry and very frustrating. But you can see that I am trying for you. I am just ripping these nonstop. Man, Giovanni is just mocking us at this point. What is he even doing? Oh, JPEGs, you're excited for ZA? Nice. Well, all right, Jail, we tried. It's just what that set does to you. Johnny Scaccio. Johnny Scaccio with a couple of submissions here. Dear Lord. All right, Johnny, I hope you're ready to party. We're going to hang out for a minute. We're going to start with your Pokemon pack, Crown Zenith. Honestly, one of my favorite sets. So let's see. Let's see where we go with Crown Zenith today. We're going to do the shuffle. Oh, 2022 energy, I believe. Very much not rare, but someone has to appreciate the energies. That is a 57 execute. Oh my goodness. We've got ourselves a Galarian Gallery. Look at that Absol. You know, in the recent set, Absol became Batman, but still looking pretty good here. Hell yeah, Johnny. I think that is a great first pack. And I think what that does is it sets you up for really great success in this entire Vibes box that we're about to do for you. That's right, everybody. We're taking another break from Pokemon to do a Vibes box. Holy shit, guys. We are so much fun. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. That's right, Johnny. This box is your box. You should be proud of that. And you should be excited to enjoy all of the hits that are going to come from this box. I'm telling you, these boxes shed a little bit. They're beautiful, but ugh. They kind of get all over you. Kind of mucking me up. All right, we have 24 shots at a sketch for you, Johnny Scaccio. Let me just get all this muck off my hands. It's not actually muck, it's like little flecks from the box. I would actually wash my hands through the muck. I gotta come up with better words. All right. Pack 1, time to party. Coon, could you imagine top pack, just starting with an absolute heater of a sketch? I'm doing the math, and I think it's possible. Hollow Lodger. Okay, it's possible, but it didn't happen. But that's, you know, like, listen. We're having fun. We're okay. What's the worst that can happen? All right, Johnny. Are you the Lord of Lightning? I'm playing around too much. I'm gonna get myself in trouble. force of Lil. And the force of Lil is a force to be reckoned with, I'll tell you that. What's up? What are you looking for? Oh, I don't, hold on. This thing is all dark now.
Hello. Look who's back. We're doing a little break for Jonah, so I'm gonna do some packs. Jonah, anything weird going on? Or are we good? Everything's normal? Yeah. Is it warm in here? It's a little warm.
Done 1 or 2.
You're just going on the floor?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I guess with vibes too, you don't need to look at the numbers, right? Because you're doing the names. Wizard. Go with the flow. Very nice. You sleeve in every foil?
Mm-hmm.
These cards are very nice. The feel of it is quite nice. Next pack. Johnny Scotcho. Build the burrito. How's the kava, Jonah? Son of a... It's really good. It's a lot of food, though. Nyan. There it is. And... Well, that's a foil. Thought that was Arctic for a second. A little moonlight. I love the Nyan cat. You've been sleeving the Nyan cats? Even non-foils? They are sick. It's a good pack. I feel like I'm gonna pull the sketch, right? Like, if it's gonna be anyone, Well, I just got a little lucky right when I said this. I like this card a lot. Comic. Four of a kind. Dima. Dima. Is there another box after this? Sick card. Ooh. Ooh, the Contemplator. Drippy. Sheesh. Unreal. That's a rare. I say sheesh all the time. Next. You are recording, Jenna. 2 hours, 40 minutes. See the berg. Little zoomer. What did Scott say bad frames are? We're at 6. Why is it always me? Like, what did I do? That's weird. Let's check it out, make sure. Before I keep going. I think it looks okay, actually. Yeah, you tell me. Yeah. Watch me rip this next pack. Make sure. Yeah, it's funny. It's like increasing, but it's fine. Little rock, little paper, little scissors. Comic. Look inside. Very cool. What's up? Oh, is it? Okay. Should we stop? Still bad? Alright, so I think it's right when I sit down. Yeah. And climbing, actually. I think that's kind of around the time I was doing it too. So I think we should end the stream and we're gonna record it instead. That's cool. Yeah, mid box, unfortunately. I'm gonna stop stream.
I'll be right back.